Hello, this is HK Training Center. In this time, let's learn about lead in out. Let's find out lead in and lead out that are mostly modified and applied by CATCM workers and how to set. In LANTEK, lead in is automatically generated after machining. Let's find out how to set lead in both automatic and manual. Due to it is applied automatically from material thickness dependent data. The lead in is the area between piercing to shape. Position of lead in is from outside if external and from inside if internal. The lead out is opposite from lead in, usually started before cutting part, which means line until outside. The position of lead out is the same as lead in, from outside if external, and from inside if internal. Is the type of lead in always fixed? No, it isn't. Depending on the characteristics and shape of contour, several types can be used: straight lines, curves, diagonal types, etc. And the appropriate length of the entry line is it better to be as short as possible? No, it's better to apply more length for each thickness. For a machine, it has minimum area for lead in, so use appropriate length rather than too much tight. If lead in is too long, length can be modified to make it longer or shorter. In LANTEK, there are permanent and temporary setting for all settings. Permanent can be set in main screen, and temporary can be set in drawing and nesting and machining, which applied only once. Please know both permanent and temporary well, and know general settings applied when machining is permanent. Ribbon menu in main screen. Manage, Machine, select Machine, and select System. Click Material Thickness Dependent Data. Select Material Thickness. And guess. Click Lead in Out Value or Automatic Lead in Out Values. Let's see selecting material and thickness with more detail. In there are material, thickness is 1 and thickness is 2, which mean thicker than thickness is 1 and thinner than or equal to thickness is 2. For example, to modify setting for mild steel 3 mm nitrogen, which one should be selected? The answer is fifth one. Because material is Ms, thickness is 1 is 2.3. Thickness is 2 is 3, which means thickness 2.3 to 3 mm. In addition, guess type should be selected for fiber machine to select setting precisely. I'll skip this part because lead in out value on right side is available in manual setting. To change automatically generated lead in setting when machining, you must change automatic lead in out values. As shown in picture, let's look. Each part shown in red box should be changed in automatic lead in out values. First is zone. Zone means default position of lead in which set by user. Poles means inside. Part means outside. And click red arrow at desired position to change. If click square box up, down, left, right, lead in will be positioned in end of each direction. Next, there are many shapes available, which are small circle, large circle, small rectangle, large rectangle. Small means internal and large means external. Then which one should be selected to change type and length of internal circle lead in? The answer is first one. If changing lead in of internal rectangle, third one should be selected. How about internal long hole? Fifth one should be selected. How about others such as triangle or fillet? For others, 1, 2, 3 will be applied in order. Try 1 first and try 2 if 1 fails, and try 3 if 2 fails. So select different type of lead in for each 1 to 3. Next, let's find out changing position in sheet on below. No means lead-in will be set for all parts as default. Along the cut sequence is set lead-in as default only for first part, and change position to next one as cut order for others. It is recommended when lead-in position should be changed often due to avoid collision. Last, avoid execute effect is change lead-in as far as possible from next part. Lastly, let's learn about overlapping test. This is for avoid cutting failure if lead-in is too long. It will cause another part damage. No is change nothing. Shorten is shorten lead-in when damaging another part. Change position is changing lead-in position to avoid damage. Change position and shorten, which is normally used as trying to change position first, and try to shorten instead if it is failed. We've learned about automatic lead-in lead-out settings so far. Next, there are many customers who prefer applying lead-in manually. So let's find out manual setting. To fix lead-in position manually, it is possible both drawing and nesting and machining screen. But like Merca joint as explained before, if part needs it essentially, set in drawing screen to apply setting to all identical parts. Lead-in lead-out setting exists in both drawing and nesting and machining screen. Arrow comes in and out mean lead-in and out. 1 to 3 is lead-in with straight line. 4 to 6 is lead-in with diagonal line. 7 to 9 is lead-in with curve, which is not frequently using in laser. 10 is lead-in directly comes from edge, which is applied for rectangle or sharp edge. In circle, you type lead-in is useful, which is comes in line and goes out curve. Choose appropriate lead-in types such as lead-in comes into edge of rectangle, etc. 1 yellow wheel-shaped icon is configuration. 2 wheel-shaped icon is automatic configuration. From LANTEK version 40, lead-in length and setting can be set directly just choosing lead-in type without using normal setting. Now, let's try to apply position of automatic lead-in and manual lead-in. Today, you've learned about lead in and lead out. These are essential with quality. So choose appropriate type and length to help good cutting. Thank you.